Hello everybody, DEMONJESTERJ here with 5+ questions to a model maker. And my guest today is...
Hi, I'm Ryan. I run role models on Facebook and YouTube.
How you doing today?
I'm great, thanks yourself.
I'm doing good. Thank you for being on my show.
No problem.
Are you ready for the questions?
Yeah, I'm ready, yeah.
First question is, who are you? And please tell us about yourself and your hobby. And also, do you have more than one hobby?
Yes, I got into the hobby mainly for the gaming originally, and now I'm more of a painter really, just doing it for fun more than anything. I'm based over in the UK and regularly upload photos and videos up to YouTube and Facebook for people to have a look at. Outside of our own hobby, quite like a bit of photography, and I'm into my classic cars as well.
Cool. Ready for the second question?
Yes, please, yeah.
What got you into your hobby and how long have you been into it?
On and off, quite a number of years, maybe 10 years on and off. Originally just started because a couple of friends at school were sort of into it, and it was something that I sort of resisted for a while, and I always liked the look of it but never really had the time or the money or anything like that, so I was always in and out, in and out, in and out, and then about 2 years ago it just sort of clicked, and I just started gaming, started looking into how to build up armies properly, going over to the local Games Workshop store, and then over the last 18 months or so is when I've really started getting involved with local clubs and into the actual painting side of things, and the online community as well.
Alright. Ready for number 4?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, number 3. My bad. Number 3. When and why did you start making YouTube videos? And have you met anyone from YouTube because of it?
I can't remember when I started making them really. It was just sort of random, here's what I have, and I kept looking at more tutorials than anything else. It was like Les from Awesome Paint Job and By Painted, people like that I sort of started looking at and thinking, I might not be able to do the videos to the same standard, but I can show my stuff off while I'm doing this. So that sort of got me into the idea of, well, why don't I just give it a go and see what happens? I have met a couple of different people from YouTube. I've met a couple of the guys from Where They're Painting.
Oh, cool.
I've met Templar's Crusade briefly, and Mac.
That's one person I would really want to meet.
It was completely random though. It was at UK Games Day. We were sort of on our way in, and we're all rushing down to the Forge World stand. And I just spotted him as I was running past, and it was a random stop. Hiya, how you doing? Just got to say, I really like the videos. I'll try and catch up with you and speak to you later. And that was it. I was gone, and then I couldn't find him for the rest of the day. But to be honest, I think I'm a fairly new name at this sort of thing. So although I recognised them and I met them, they probably didn't recognise me, to be honest.
That happens. Like me, I'll be honest with you, I only have 150 subscribers on my channel. And hopefully to get more. This is more for your subscribers, the people that watch your videos, to know who you are more. That's why I do the show. Because we put ourselves out there for the world to see, and no one knows our story. So that's why I came up with this idea.
I like it. It's different to what everybody else is actually doing on YouTube. As far as the hobby goes, it's, how can I describe it? Unique.
Thank you. So you ready for number 5?
Yeah.
Did I do it again? Yes, I did. I skipped it again. I keep on skipping. Number 4. Wow. Okay. Number 4. Do you have any tips for anyone new getting into your hobby? And this includes making YouTube videos.
To be honest, the best thing you can do is just give it a go. I mean, when I first started, my videos were awful. I was using a camera that wasn't really good enough for it. The videos were actually blurry when I first started. I think my first modelling video, it's actually blurry because it's a camera that didn't have a very good macro mode, and I didn't really know what I was doing with it, to be perfectly honest. Um, but the more you do, the more you start to figure out, well, if I put the camera in this direction, if I have the light in here, um, you'll get a better result. And it's just from experience, the same as with painting. Everybody starts out being really bad. They'll have like big scratches from the brush marks in the paintwork and things like that. And it's only something that once you've done it for a while, you get more used to it. So it's the biggest thing I could encourage anybody to do is just to try it. It's simple as that. Just dive in and give it a go. There's no such thing as a bad video. There's no such thing as a bad paint job. It's just that's where you start from, and you just improve as you go on.
If you did you ever see the movie Finding Nemo?
Yes, once.
All right. So you know who Dory is?
Yeah.
Well, my wife said this to me a couple days ago about me making videos for YouTube and everything that. She goes, "You're Dory. Just keep on swimming." Oh, what? And she caught me off guard. She goes, "Keep on swimming. Keep on swimming." I was like this, and then clicked. Just keep on going. You'll get there.
Yeah.
That's what bluntly you're trying to say. Just keep on swimming. Just keep on going. Work,
Yeah.
truck it hard, and
Pretty
get
much,
done. So that's great advice. Thank you for that. All right. Now, I don't know. This is number 5. Now, this one here used to be a fight in the forums of things. That's why I came up with the question. And I still like hearing people's views on that. All right? And it is this. Do you like using an airbrush or paintbrush, or do you use both, and why?
I use both. Originally, it was just pure brush, and I looked at the airbrush as being something that was really expensive, and it was going to be hard to use and hard to get into and things like that. And it was more, one of my friends picked one up and started doing videos about it, and he was showing me the results he was getting. And I thought, well, I've got to give this a go. So, cheap little eBay special, just to try it, cans of propellant and things. And when I actually tried it, I found that first of all, it just wasn't as hard as it seemed. And the more, as with the videos, the more I done it, the more I got used to it. And I find now that the airbrush is a lot better for me for undercoating, doing base highlights, blends, and certain types of effects like lightning effects and things like that. But you can never replace a normal brush. There's just certain things, fine detail, things where you just need a nice sharp edge, and you can't really it's too intricate to mask maybe, that you're never going to be able to do completely with an airbrush. So, I mean, I know a lot of people look at it and say, well, yeah, if you're going to do blending, airbrushing is kind of cheating. But as far as I'm concerned, it's just another tool in the case to work with. It's the more varied tools you use, the more techniques you can take advantage of, the better grasp you're going to have, to be perfectly honest. That's the way I see it anyway.
All right. Everybody's answered that question almost the same, but they don't realize it. Number 6. What was your favorite mini, and this includes models, or model, to paint, and why? Paint or build, so it can be both. Sorry about that.
To be honest, I think my favourite so far is the one I'm actually doing now, which is the Loken model from the Abaddon and Loken set from Forge World. The details on it are fantastic. I don't think I've had any problems as far as warping and bubbles or anything like that in the resin. It's been a great cast. And I think it's more because recently I've actually been getting into the Horus Heresy books and the whole backstory to it. So Loken's actually one of my favourite models in the storyline, not just the actual model itself. So it's more than just the resin that's sat in front of me, and as long as I can do that model justice, I think I'll be really happy with it.
You're technically making them come alive because the story's in your head.
Yeah.
That's the goal. All right. Now here's another. It's It's like the airbrush question. It's number 7. And if you have any questions about it, ask them, and I'll re-ask the question afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
What's your opinion of a model maker to a war gamer?
There's parts to both, I think. Personally, I started as a wargamer, and then I've sort of come more over to the middle, and now more on the side of being a model maker. But I don't know, I think I know too many wargamers who are power gamers, quite frankly. They'll see, right, a new codex has come out, how can I break it? What's the most powerful units? How can I take advantage of it? And to be honest, I don't like that. I like to be proud of having something at the end that I'm proud of, that I've made, I've painted myself. I know the amount of work that's gone into it, and if I get some casual games out of it, I have fun with my friends, that's great. I love it, but I'd rather be a model maker than a wargamer, if I'm perfectly honest, simply because of that competitiveness, and I think it takes the whole fun aspect out of it. You start to look at what can I do to win, rather than what can I do to have fun.
Alright.
So that's why I prefer the model making side to being the wargamer, I think.
Okay. Now, this is the last question. Number 8 is, who do you think I should ask these questions to next, and why?
He's actually local to me, he's one of my friends here, but on YouTube he's Black Sun Art Studio, and it's a guy called Leiden, and he's been doing this for some time now, and the stuff that he produces he's basically been my local inspiration. Gone down to local model shops, and he's got things on display, and you sort of look up to it, and you're thinking, right, here's my model, here's his. Or why is his better? What can I do to sort of improve it, to get it up to that standard, really?
Everybody has... You're there? Uh-oh. Well, welcome back after that. Number 8. Who do you think I should ask these questions to next, and why? Sorry.
There's a guy called Leiden. He runs Black Sun Art Studio on Facebook and YouTube, and he's actually one of my friends. He's local to me, and just the stuff he's been producing, he's sort of been my benchmark to work to.
Cool.
He was actually the one that got me into the airbrushing and things as well, and so seeing the stuff that he was producing, it was sort of inspiring me to get better myself and start producing videos and show off my stuff, basically. But I think he's very much got the same sort of idea as me, is he'd rather be a painter than a wargamer.
Alright. Well, that's the 8 questions. And now this is what I call, like I told you before, the interview started, shameless plug time. You can plug your Facebook, you can plug your YouTube, you can plug Twitter. If you have friends that you want to plug out there, go for it. This is your time to do whatever you want to plug it. And now everything you say will go into the description down below. And also, if for the guy that you told me to get, if you can, do me a favor, send me an email with his channel so I can get a hold of him, saying that you asked him to be on the video.
Problem.
That's all I need.
Right.
And go.
It's like going into a work interview, and they say, right, why do you want this job? And all of a sudden your mind just goes blank. So I mean, if you want to take a look at my channel on YouTube, it's Role Models is the name of the channel. However, that being said, I've got a slightly different username, so it might be a bit awkward to find. But it's Role Models, and the username is orky2587. And I've also got the Facebook page. Again, if you jump on Facebook and search for Role Models, that should pop straight up. It's like a little paint splat with RM in it. I've been making videos for a while now, updates, reviews, anything I come up with that I quite like. Hopefully soon I'll be starting to ramp up those videos and produce more out there. Basically, I just want people to have a look, see if they like it. Give me honest critiques. I don't mind taking critiques at all, as long as it helps me improve. That's the whole reason I'm doing it, to be perfectly honest. And I'm not much of a, self-expression person, so I think that's it for me, to be honest.
Right.
Check out Blackson Art Studio, again on YouTube, Blackson Art Studio, Facebook, Blackson Art Studio, and you'll see the sort of stuff I'm talking about.
Alright. Well, that's the show. Thank you for being on it. And
thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. And like I tell everybody, keep the blade sharp and make sure the hobby's fun. Bye, everybody.
Thanks. Bye.